welcome back to Wanderlust Yoga. I am Mrs. Wanderlust 16. Thank you so much for joining me as always. We are in Buffalo, New York. I hope you guys are ready for a wet and windy day. It's going to be very beautiful though. Let me flip this around and show you where we are. So we are here at Niagara Falls in Buffalo, New York. Of course, right across the way is Canada. I've been on that side of the falls before, but this is my first time here on the New York side. And we have lots of friends out here today with us. So Niagara Falls was established back in 1885, which makes it the oldest state park in the United States. It stretches about 400 acres, and 140 of those acres are underwater. Every second, not every minute, not every hour, every second, over 3,000 tons of water flows over Niagara Falls. 3,000 tons every second. Now, a gentleman by the name of Frederick Law Olmsted was not only a visionary for Niagara Falls, but he also designed Central Park in New York City. So let me get you down closer so you can get a better look. Look at that beautiful rainbow. If you want to get completely soaked, you'll get on that boat way down there. Beautiful rainbow. Canada side. Super windy out here. All right, everyone. Here we are in front of the beautiful falls. I wish you guys could smell the air right now. It's just so peaceful, so refreshing. I'm sure you guys can tell that I'm really happy about this right now. So let's go ahead and lay flat on our mats. And let's just lay back into our corpse pose. Hands to your side, eyes closed. And just relax. Just pretend you're here with me and you have a nice breeze passing by you. Take deep breaths in and relax. Now's the time to clear your mind. It's not the time to worry about those things that had you stressed out, deadlines you gotta meet, people you need to tell off, all those things. Now is not the time. Let's clear our minds and find ourselves centered in this moment. And just focusing on our breathing. Couple more deep breaths here. Make sure you're clearing your mind, clearing your thoughts. Releasing that negative space you might be in. Just breathe. Now go ahead and raise your knees up. And go ahead and bring those knees to your chest and wrap your arms around yourself. Show yourself some love. Uh-oh. Just squeeze, give yourself a nice hug. It's very windy up here. It feels great, but I'm gonna have mat problems probably this whole video. Just keep hugging yourself. And rock your knees from side to side. You guys rock and I will fix. Just rock your knees side to side. Go ahead and let your feet down. Hands to your side. Now I want you to go ahead and raise your hips. You're going to keep your feet flat, your hands flat. We're just going to raise our hips to the sky. And hold. Go ahead and release back down. Just breathe. Go ahead and lift yourself back up. And release. Take a few more moments to breathe. Let's go ahead and lift our hips one more time. And release. And I know I said one more time, but I mean it this time. We're going to do that one more time, but we're going to do something a little bit different with it. So go ahead and raise yourself back up, but at the same time, I want you to get on your tippy toes. So tippy toes and hips up, and go ahead and clasp your hands under your back, and let's hold. And release. Go ahead and bring your knees back to your chest. Show yourself some love. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Go ahead and rock from side to side. Oh, I wish you guys could feel this breeze right now. Now let's get into a rock, forward and back, and eventually you want to let yourself up. So however long it takes you, just keep rocking until you get yourself up. You might still be rocking. That's okay. And let's get into our seated position, legs straight out. And we're just gonna go ahead and go into a forward fold. Let's put our hands on the mat. And let's just creep our hands forward as far as you can go. Whatever you got, just hold it there. Take a few deep breaths. And release. Hands to your side, chest up. Just look up to the sky and breathe. And let's go back in for another forward fold. See if you can go a little bit further this time. A little bit further. And hold. And release. Hands back to your side, chest up. Just look up to the sky. Go ahead and put your right foot by your left thigh. And let's do a nice twist. Make sure you're pressing with your left arm against that knee. And let's look backwards. Let's go ahead and switch legs. And release. Let's go ahead and flip ourselves over. And let's find ourselves in child's pose. And up to tabletop. And just breathe. Now go ahead and extend your right foot back. Left hand forward. And let's raise both up. And release. Raise both up. And release. Raise both up. And release. Get yourself back into tabletop. And let's go the opposite foot. Opposite hand. Extend both out. Let's go ahead and raise your hand and your leg and hold. And release. Let's bring them back up. And release. And one more up. And release. Back into tabletop. And back into child's pose. Let's bring ourselves back up into tabletop. And we're going to do our extensions one more time. So go ahead and stretch out that right leg, left hand. Let's bring them up. And release. And bring them up. Release. And bring them up. And release. Let's go ahead and switch out. Your hand should be, this arm should be under your shoulder. I know mine might be a little off. I feel like it's off. But try to go ahead and line it up with your shoulder. All right, let's lift up. And release. And lift up. And release. And one more time. And release. Back into tabletop. Back into our child's pose. I hope you're starting to feel a little bit more relaxed than you were when you started. I definitely am. Child's pose always just brings me to a really centered, peaceful place where you just lay all your burdens down and let them go. Now let's ease through a tabletop into our downward dog. And hold. Feet flat. Hands flat. Hips to the sky. Let's go ahead and kick our right foot forward to a low lunge and hold. Go ahead and flip that foot down into our warrior two. Reverse Hands back out. Reach forward. And at the same time, I want you to straighten out your bent leg and find yourself in triangle pose. So let's go ahead and ease into that. And you can put your hand on your shin, on your ankle, on your foot, down on your mat. And we're just going to hold our triangle. Back into warrior two. And reverse warrior. Let's go ahead and rest our arm right on our knee. Extend our other arm forward. And you can extend your arm forward. You can put your hand straight up, or you can rest it on your back, whatever feels more comfortable for you. I'm going to go ahead and hang out towards my front. And let's hold. And reverse warrior. Warrior two. And let's go ahead and switch out our feet. Warrior two in the other direction. Reverse warrior. Hands out to your sides. At the same time, we're going to straighten out our bent leg and get into our triangle pose. So go ahead and ease down. And hold. And back into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Take a few deep breaths here. Go ahead and rest that arm down. Once again, you can have your hand on your back, have your hand straight up, or extend forward. Back into warrior two. Now go ahead and straighten out that foot, so both feet are forward. Hands out to your sides. And we're going to go ahead and do a forward fold. This is a wide leg forward fold. So go ahead and extend down. Keep your hands out. And go ahead and release your hands and just allow yourself to hang. Just breathe. Now from here, I'm going to spin around so you can see a little bit better. We're going to walk our hands backwards. And just go back as far as you can. Just ease yourself into it. And hold. And release. Palms down. And go ahead and walk those hands backwards one more time. And hold. And release. Go ahead and let yourself down back into tabletop. And just take a few deep breaths here. Make sure you're looking forward. Just close your eyes and pretend you are in front of a beautiful waterfall and you have an amazing breeze coming by you. All right. So we're first going to go with our left leg. I want you to go ahead and bring it forward and bend it across and extend that back leg out. If this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to zigzag yourself a little bit so you're seated like this. So you can hang out here, or you can go back to your extended leg. Either way, palms flat, chest up, head to the sky. Take a few deep breaths. Now see if you can get your elbows down. And hold here. If this is uncomfortable, you can always stay on your palms straight up. But if you can get down to your elbows, then meet me down here. Now see if you can bend your arms over each other and lay flat. And just breathe. And go ahead and extend those arms out. Just for a few quick moments. And walk yourself back up. Palms flat, chest to the sky, head to the sky, and just breathe. Now go ahead and lift yourself up into a plank. Might have to adjust yourself like me. And just hold. And go ahead and kick that opposite leg up. back down on it. Once again, you can have your legs straight out, or you can zigzag down. Whichever way is more comfortable for you. Chest up, head to the sky. I'll meet you down on your elbows if you are able. If not, please stay on those hands. It's okay. Let's go ahead and cross our arms. Put your head down. Go ahead and extend those arms out just for a few quick moments. And walk yourself back up. Palms flat, chest up. Head to the sky. Let's take a few deep breaths here. And go ahead and spin yourself out of that position. Let's meet back on our back. Hands to your sides, feet flat. Now go ahead and rock your knees from side to side and extend your arms out to your sides. Kind of do like a windshield wiper move with your knees. Just from side to side. You can pick your speed. You can go fast if you want to right now. You can go at my pace. Whatever pace you want for your windshield wipers. Let's do a couple more of these. One more on each side. And bring your knees back up straight. Bring them to your chest. Show yourself some love. Take a couple more deep breaths here. Now go ahead and open up your knees. Now take your 2 fingers and grab your big toes. We're gonna find ourselves in a happy baby, or some of you might call this an unhappy baby. because it's gonna hurt a little bit. And just extend. If you can extend your legs straight out, go for it. If not, go ahead and leave your knees bent. And hold. And go ahead and bring your knees back to your chest. And love on yourself a little bit more. And we're going to find ourselves in a happy baby in a moment, once again, or unhappy baby, if you want to call it that. I always joke around and call it the unhappy baby, because my hamstrings feel the strain for sure. All right, so your index finger and your middle finger, I couldn't think of them before. Go ahead and grab your two big toes. You can hang out here, or you can hang out here with me. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Just hold this pose. And go ahead and bring your knees back together. Back to your chest. Now let's go ahead and rock ourselves back up. So forward and back rocking. Take your time. Woo. Let's go ahead and face each other. Feet together. Now, wherever you're comfortable in this position, your knees might be up here. That's okay. That just means that you need to be doing more yoga so that you can extend your knees lower and lower over time. But wherever is comfortable for you, that's where you need to hang out for today. Sure your back is straight. And let's go ahead and walk our hands forward. Slowly. Slowly. Just go ahead and creep yourself into it. Don't rush yourself. When you find your spot, you will know when you find your spot, when you find it. Let's just hold here. Go ahead and slowly release yourself back up. Straight back, head up to the sky. And one more time, let's walk our hands forward. Little by little. And hold. This is definitely one of those poses that a lot of people feel pain. They can't put their knees down. This is something that you want to try to do pretty often to get yourself in a comfortable place with it. You know, the goal all of us is to remain limber as long as we can. So this is definitely one of those stretches that you should try to do pretty often, just so you can ease into finding a comfortable place with it. And release back. And let's go ahead and find ourselves crossed over. Let's do one last side stretch. So we're gonna put our right hand on our left knee. Left hand is back. I'm gonna look towards my back. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Left hand to right knee. Right hand back. And that concludes our session for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me here at Niagara Falls in Buffalo, New York. As always, I appreciate you all for taking time for yourself and for taking that time with me. Let's go ahead and bring our hands heart center. And I just want to make sure that I send you guys some positive vibes and positive energy for your week. I hope you guys all have amazing weeks. Be sure to send me back those positive vibes as well. Namaste. Don't forget to like and tell all your friends to subscribe, and feel free to comment as well. I'll see you guys next week.